Hello, this is H.C. Bailey, and welcome to a special bonus episode of Let's Play Dragon Warrior 3! We're back at Romilly, for those who don't remember, and today we're going to be doing some level grinding. First thing, I just made some preparations off screen here. I got another set of magic armor for the hero, although if you don't have that, don't worry about it. But most importantly, I gave the Staff of Thunder to him, because Christo is probably going to be spending most of his turns using crowd control or healing, and my fighter has really good attack power, so I figured let's give it to Solo instead there. Anyone can use it as an item in battle there. And I also picked up the Golden Claw for the fighter back at Eliahan there, so that way we can get that really high encounter rate, so very little downtime for the level grinding. Might as well equip it on your fighter, why not? It has really good attack power. You definitely want to have the Lamp of Darkness, and I also got a Fairy Water that I want to use here, so that way I don't get into a ton of encounters on the way to where I want to go with the Golden Claw. So let's head on over there then. And when I researched looking for what I think is the best location for level grinding, and obviously we're looking for metal monsters because they give the most experience. But more than that, we're looking for a location that I can cast Return to, which is Romilly, and then walk to after picking up the Golden Claw from Eliahan there. So that way we have a very low commute time to get to the level grinding spot, and very low downtime because we'll be very close to an end to where I want to go. Now the place that I'm going to is my favorite spot in the game until we get... until we get all 6 orbs. I was going to say maybe that's a spoiler, but no, let's just put it that way. Until we get all 6 orbs. So, there you go. So, we're back at the Arctic Shrine. That's essentially where I want to go. But one other thing that I want to show you up here, just real quick, is when you are level grinding here, obviously you want to have quick access to an inn. So if you take this portal up here, and if you can't tell, there's a little hole in the wall there, just like the TV show, and there's an inn right there. So if you need to rest up, that's the place where you would go. And it's really close to Romilly, so that way you can save there, and well, there you go, if you're playing this like on the Game Boy Color, for example. So, and the portal to the right there, if someone dies or whatever, that'll take you to a priest who can, well, take care of you. He can revive you. So, let's see. Yeah, let's make it nighttime. Basically, the reason why I want to make it nighttime is because in this particular region, when it's nighttime, you have about a 17% chance of running into metal slimes and about a 3% chance of running into metal babbles. So that's probably the highest encounter rate you can get. There's also like the 5th floor of the Tower of Garuna, but you'd never make it with the Golden Claw. So this is probably the best place to do that. So with the Golden Claw, we have a really high encounter rate, and we've got some fairly tough monsters, but we can take them. So let's see, we got let's send Ragnar and Solo at the Witch Doctor, Elena and Christo at the Blue Beak. Now the Blue Beak monster can cast Infernos, and they can get 2 attacks in per round, so you want to take them out quickly. The Witch Doctor, let's see. Oh, you could use Sleep on either of these 2 guys at work. Blazemore is really good because they got a lot of HP. Snowblast is also pretty good if you have that for a wizard, that is, or if you have a wizard. Witch Doctors have Heal More, and they can summon Horks to help them out. But, okay, that probably wasn't the best example, but, well, there you go. Where's my encounter rate? There we go. Okay, this will probably be a better example. Let's see. Let's take out... Do I want to take out the Venom Zombie? No, let's take out the Witch Doctor. Now, since we got a large enough group of these guys, let's use the Staff of Thunder against them, and then put them to sleep! So that way they can't heal themselves up, and they won't be able to summon more health. I'm surprised he didn't cast Heal More. Well, there we go. So much the better. Alright, yeah, we just want to crowd control those guys and take out the Witch Doctors as quickly as we can there. Now, the thing is that Venom Zombies can also... I want to attack. Yeah, that should be good. Venom Zombies can also summon Voodoo Shamans, so I probably want to take them out pretty quickly too, but, hopefully we'll be fine. Yeah, they can also use Toxic Breath there, so, yeah, you gotta watch out for that. Let's see. I think now we can take out the Witch Doctor and probably finish them off. There we go. Yeah, a lot of the enemies here have a lot of HP. We're talking like 80, 100 HP, so gotta watch out for that. But there we go. If you run into a Voodoo Shaman, you could use Sleep on them. I wouldn't use ice on them. They got pretty good resistance to that, but maybe use blaze more on them. The voodoo shamans can cast Vivify, which is basically a revival spell, but it doesn't always work. They can also cast heal more, summon more horks, so yeah, those guys can be a little annoying there. But there's also some other monsters that I want to demonstrate around here, so that way you know how to handle them, because at these levels we are a little under-leveled for them. And here's another new enemy, Bighorns. Let's see. Yeah, I want to use the Staff of Thunder on them, and since there are so many of them, we want to put them to sleep. Surround probably isn't that good in this area, because a lot of the enemies just have resistance to it. I mean, I suppose you could use Surround on Venom Zombies if you run into a large enough group of them, but still, you know, I mean, these guys can use Sweet Breath on you, so watch out for that. If you have a Wizard, you can use Snow Blast or Blaze more on them. They've got enough HP to warrant using that, but at these levels we probably don't have that yet. But when you get up to higher levels, that would probably be more so worthwhile. Alright, we gained another level. Excellent. Now, you're probably not going to run into a whole lot of Metal Slimes or Babbles, but enough to make this a really good point to run into. Sometimes you'll go like 15 minutes without running into them. Sometimes you'll run into 3 consecutive battles. It's really screwy like that. So if I don't run into a new enemy here, well, I'll just edit it out until I do. Well, alright, here we go. We got another new enemy. The last of the new enemies, other than the metal monsters. Deranger. Yeah, we want to do it like that. I don't think you'll ever run into a large group of Derangers, so, but you can use any elemental attack spell on them. You just want to take them out quickly, because they can cast Chaos on your party. They can use Heal more. They can get in 2 attacks per round, so you gotta watch out for that. If you have a Wizard, though, you probably want to keep him equipped with a Poison Needle, because you sometimes get an instant kill against Metal Slimes or Metal Babbles, so that can be pretty nice. So, well, that went enormously smoother than I thought it would. I didn't have to edit out any battles at all, but yeah, that's pretty much all the new enemies besides Voodoo Shamans, which can sometimes get summoned, and the Metal Monsters. So, just trust me, you can run into the Metal Monsters around here. Yeah, okay, I'll demonstrate a metal battle. Why not? If I don't run into it right now, I'll edit it out until I do. Alright, there we go. We got some Metal Slimes here. So, basically all we really can do is just attack. I just figured I'd show this just to show you that, yes, you can indeed run into Metal Slimes here. Like I said, if you have a Wizard, use Poison Needle. If you don't get an instant kill, you'll get a guaranteed 1 damage. You see, because they have such high defense, I think you got basically about a 50-50 chance of getting a damage point in or no damage at all. So, yeah, they can cast Blaze on you, but I'm not worried about that. One thing that's interesting about these guys is that they're actually susceptible to Chaos. But you don't learn that until, like, level 27 or something. But look at that experience. So, yeah, lots of experience in a relatively short period of time. And I'm not going to bother showing Metal Babbles because they are pretty rare. But hey, if you get lucky, great. So, basically what I want to do now is I want to level grind the hero up to level 19. Because by the time I get there, the Pilgrim will be really, really close to level 20. So that way I can go through the next dungeon that I want to go to. And I want to do a class change with him. I'll go over that more later. But essentially, that's basically what I want to do. If you can get a 3rd magic armor for your Pilgrim, great. But, you know, if you don't worry about it. We will get it eventually. But that's essentially my plan. I'm not really worried about weapons at all right now. Eventually I will, but that's really not a high priority. So, I hope you've enjoyed this bonus episode of Let's Play Dragon Warrior 3. And I'll continue on with the plot after I've done all the level grinding. This is HC Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.